Good evening, friends. I received this exact Bible just recently. I'd say it was June 24, 2025. I got back to Holman because previously the review copy, or should I say, the review copy that I previously received, upon checking, it had a defect. So they sent me another one, this one right away. And so here we have the first batch of the KJV marbled olive calfskin leather from the Holman Handcrafted collection. And with this box comes with this Bible. You could take a look at the specs right at the back. You could pause this video just to read this. And mind you, this is in the 12-point type size. And here, this Bible uses the pure Cambridge edition of the KJV text. And we have this ISBN number. And if you would be interested, this Bible is available here through this link either. And I would like to tell you guys that Holman makes such beautiful box packaging their Bibles. I mean, for the KJV, they have this distinct shade of the box, and with the CSB and the NASB, they have different colors for their boxes. That is to distinguish the translation that they are selling. So hi, this is Christopher Nino Arca from the City of God Ministry, and now you are watching our Bible review program. So before we dive in, click the like button, post any comment, and subscribe to this channel. And also don't forget to hit that bell notification. Please help the channel grow. And as you follow this channel, please do support the City of God Ministry by donating any amount. This will allow us not just to continue our live streams, but every penny actually helps in our expenses whenever we preach around the Archdiocese of Manila. So reach out to us through our official Facebook page, the St. Agustine Bible Inc., and link will be provided down below also, so you would know the official site for all your donations. This Bible is among the new release of Holman Publishing, the publishing arm of Lifeway. This came along with the CSB that I recently reviewed. They have practically the same dimension. The leather option sent to me is this marbled olive green look of the calfskin leather. It has a very, very smooth texture to it. And the perimeter stitching, take a look at the texture of this leather, of this calfskin leather. It's very smooth, and there's a certain character to it. The perimeter stitching is the same color as that of the leather. Take a look at that. The perimeter stitching is nicely done, front and back. To be honest with you, this has a very similar color theme with this KJV personal size giant print, and I am comparing both colors. That's why I'm putting this on the table for you guys to see. This one is in leather touch edition, and this one is in calfskin leather. And I would like you to take a look at the spine. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raised spine hubs, and the gold stamping is actually deep stamped. It would prevent the gold to brush off easily. And just to inform you guys, the dimension again, the width is 6 3/4 inches The length is 9 1/4 inches, and the thickness, actually the thickness is 1.5 inch thick. Again, this Bible was sent to us for free by Holman in exchange for an honest review. Well, I do love how Holman Publishing keeps in touch. I mean, and compared to others, Holman is one among the other publishers that is actually easy to work with. And they are quick to respond, and they do know how to take care of their customers. So going back to this Bible, this has a Smith sewn binding, the gold edge gilding. Let me show you the gold edge. This one is elegantly done. And we have 3 ribbon markers matching the color theme. We have 3 ribbon markers matching the color theme of the Bible. Although it is a little bit short for me, they could have made this a little longer. And as you open this Bible, as you see that it has an edge line construction. And to show you also the gold line, what I mean is this gold line, gold perimeter line. It is nicely done. Now I want to show you that. There, up to there. It's nicely done. I'm not just sure what they used for the liner though. This one is the liner. This one is the liner. A couple of concerns here with this specific Bible. I mean, the lining is a bit coming off. Let me show it to you. There. Besides that, you could take a look at this one. It is a bit coming off. I mean, I'm surprised that this edge line is coming off. But I'm not complaining this anymore because Holman already sent me this replacement copy. Probably the glue that they used here is not that strong. I didn't see that in the other copy that was provided to me, nor in the CSB edition of this Bible. They didn't have the same problem. Every Bible has their own distinct concerns, I mean distinct issues. This one has this edge lining concern. Let me show you about the other one. Now, this is the previous copy that was sent to me. The only concern here in this specific Bible is this print quality. I mean, they have the access page. I don't know how they call this, but Tim Nichols and Tim Wildsmith, I think they do know that some of the Bibles some Bibles come out like this. So yeah, of course, I can't say anything. So most probably this is something you guys might want to take note of. And lastly, the edge of the leather is not actually consistent even. I mean, let me show it to you. Here, take a look. It's not, the cut is not consistent. You could see that actually the corner work is coming off, but of course I think these are the hiccups. Probably these are the hiccups of the first run of the printing. You guys might want to consider and take note of this also. So as we open the page, as we open the page, we have a clean layout of the presentation page. We have clean layout of the presentation page. And then we have the title page, Authorized King James. And then we have this copyright page. We have the table of contents. And then we have this Old Testament title page. This one has the red accents and also that flower icon, common to all the of course common to all the Holman Handcrafted. And here we are at the text itself. Now this one is in a 2-column format, verse by verse and all. And I would like to show you guys the gold accents all around the pages. We have the the book name. We also the page numbers at the center, and we have the page content aligned with the outer margin also in red. And also we have the title for the entire block, for the entire page. The verse numbers are in red, the chapters numbers are in red. Now as advertised, the font size here, the type size is 12 points. The beautiful red accents here, complemented by this beautiful layout, it really gives you a different reading experience. Mind you, there are no notes and references here, and it is just a pure text. We have a beautiful margin, wide margin, and I previously did a translation review already of the KJV, and it is in my playlist here in the YouTube channel. The red accents here truly stand out. Honestly speaking, I like the flow of the text. There are no subheadings in between the text, meaning the read-through would have a continuous flow. No subheadings to break the reading experience. And the feel of the paper is actually really smooth. It feels like that the paper is coated, and yet it's easy to turn. It is easy to turn. The paper is very opaque. The ghosting very minimal. And as I turn here, and as I turn the pages here, I sense a little familiarity. And so when when I opened the personal size edition of this Bible, they have exactly the same layout. So let me compare this to you. This one is the giant print edition. This is page 47, Genesis 31. And I would like to show you also the personal size edition. This one. So they have exactly the same, except that this leather touch edition has no red accents compared to this one. So the page starts with, it has exactly the same layout, pagination and everything. That means you won't get lost in case that you would make this with this I mean, if you make this personal size, your everyday carry, and this specific Bible stays at home, you won't get lost reading because they have exactly the same pagination and layout. And if you actually preach, this could be your preaching Bible. The outer margin is actually an inch wide. The inner margin, half an inch. The bottom margin is 3/4 of an inch. Same with the top margin. Not much for the poetry section. If I would actually show it to you, there's not much in the poetry section since the entire Bible is verse by verse, but you could actually see how opaque the paper is. So as you go to the New Testament here, so we have the New Testament title page, and then here we have already the gospel according to Matthew. Now, the words of Christ here are in red. I'm sorry about that. Compared to the CSB, the words of Christ are in black. The KJV, the words of Christ are in red. Let me show you how bold the red is. I mean, I'm not sure that it's showing clearly with the camera, but personally, the red here is bold enough, and your eyes will not hurt in reading the red here. And to show you also, we have the pilcrow symbol, meaning to say that if this would be in a paragraph setup, the pilcrow would signal you that this is the start of another paragraph. And also, any references to the Old Testament, there are no distinguishing marks here. So that would mean that as you read along, there are no distracting symbols or anything except the pilcrow. So besides having a little of a problem with the edge lining here, I could say Holman is doing an excellent job in really adding this KJV to their premium collection. After the Revelations, after the book of the Revelations, we have just a moment, we have the where to turn page, and then we have the tables of weights and measures. We have the topical concordance, and after the concordance we have the Holman maps: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we have the cardstock here with the liner, and take a look at that. Calfskin leather cover. Now, quality wise, I think Holman needs to check the work with their KJV line. This may be the first edition flaw, since this is the second Bible and now with a different defect. No problem with the CSB though. And yet I still have to applaud Holman Publishers for truly adding excellent collections in their premium end. Well, I will put the link where you can purchase this down below. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Keep safe and God bless.